Computer. So we'll get started. So this is our sneak peek for all of our coaches who all run all of their own teams, but are united as part of Team Livewright as well. And basically what we're doing once a month, or we might even get it more because there's been a lot of interest in this, is to do a little peek behind like what online coaching is. Because these ladies that you're seeing here just now, they're all running like their own teams, and they're all diamonds, and they've all got basically people who are looking to join their team, and they're looking to them to be able to sort of run their own business and to find out what it is. And the reason why we're doing this is because people go, oh, do you just like do a workout and like take pictures of your food, and how do you make money from that? And those are the types of questions where people are intrigued, but we invite them into this sort of sneak peek situation where we just tell them and just explain just a little bit each about like what it is that we do and how we can make an income from that. So it's not anything that's it's going to be a hard sell or anything like that. It's just literally just letting you know in a different situations. We've got teachers, we've got like full-time fitness professionals, we've got people with jobs, people with part-time jobs, and we just like to know how we can sort of fit that into our lives and how that can work. So you'll hear sort of a lot of like little bits and pieces from each of the coaches here just now, and I don't really know who wants to go first, but who wants to go first? Go for it, Stacy.
You pick on me. It's not like Kevin who picks on me. Okay, so I think the kind of consistent theme that everybody will hear from all the people across the board here is that we are super passionate about Beachbody. The platform and the products are they're just second to none. And I mean, without being kind of obsessive about it, I think we're all pretty hooked. And I mean, especially in Energize for today, I'm on my like third dose, I think. But I think we're just really passionate about helping other people and in the best way possible. And I think that for most of us, we've been kind of hitting roadblocks in a delivery of a class. We see people once a week, they're not achieving their goals. Maybe we're not achieving ours, but together we can work things out, and we can check in every day, and we can say hi and how we're doing, and really kind of engaging more personally rather than the 2 minutes that you see crossover. And I think like I said, the products are just second to none. And I think the support that we get from the higher ups kind of trickling down is just mind blowing. Everybody is so supportive and so informationally kind of sharing, and nothing's a secret, and we all just want to help as many people as possible and get paid for it. I mean, let's be honest. Kevin called me out the other day for a bit of BS, so I'm quite happy to put it out there right now that I am a teacher. I spend a lot of time with kids in PE, and basically banging my head up against the wall sometimes that, they don't want to engage in physical education, but they've not really had a kind of strong background, influential from parents. So this kind of thing is the best way to get hold of them, because they're all, they're on their social media all the time. So why not engage with them on a platform that they completely and wholly buy into and fully understand, and then roll that forward and have an influence on their friends and their family, and be able to have that kind of knock-on, knock-on effect, snowball effect, thank you, and really make a difference.
Yeah, I love that, Stacey. And you actually hit a really good key point. And it was about we sort of got like our finger in a lot of pie, especially I know there's like fitness people here and there's people who do different bits and pieces, but like, for me, it was allowing me to have everything that I needed and everything that, Kevin's a nutritionist, he's got a master's degree and all that kind of stuff, but it allowed us to have one package that we could neatly pack in, speak to the people to see what they want, and have it so that they could go, right, here you go. We can tweak it to meet that person's individual needs, but in that fashion we had nutrition, we had the accountability through the stuff that we do ourselves. Obviously the fitness is all there for them, they just have to hit play. Like that's the easiest bit for us as being sort of fitness professionals, but being able to give them a package online, they can do it whatever they want in the world. That's for us has been just such a magnificent thing, and we're just now just starting to really reach out to the people who we maybe used to live next to, or we used to work beside, or we used to PT, or all these things. So I think that when you said that, I really hit the nail on the head from it. But no, it's such a, it is. And again, the sort of support side of it as well. That's the bit that and the support that I get from you guys, and we've got like little groups, then we've got our bigger groups, and then it's like if someone says, oh, like, everybody doesn't say it anymore. Nobody says this is a really stupid question, because everybody has to ask the stupid questions. You just ask the question, whoever's there, I'll answer it. And I think that the fact that we are the most successful team in the UK, people are looking to us. And it's like, it's really simple. It's communication. And it's nobody thinks they're any better than anyone else. Everybody knows that nobody's going to do any better unless that other person's helping that other person. If Megan needs help, or if Stacy wants to know the answer, Jane's jumping in, Barb's giving the answer. I'm not there, and Stacy's not there, and Ken's not there expected to be knowing all the answers, because we don't. It's whoever's there at the time helps that person out, and then that helps our business move forward. I think that, no, I just absolutely love that. Who's unmuted? Who wants to go next? Hey, Jane, what about you? I'm just like calling you out. I'm like the...
I'll unmute now.
I think I just unmuted you and muted you again.
Yeah, exactly what Stacey said. It is the product and the whole Beachbody concept of daily exercise, healthy nutrition, the shake, the coach accountability. It's a system that works. And a great thing about being a coach is that as part of being product of the product, you are actually obliged to be the fittest, healthiest person you can be. And that is the amazing thing. Every time there's a new program, we're launching it, we're doing it. So you get to experience all of it, and it's work. Not many jobs actually actively encourage you to be as fit and as healthy as you can possibly be. So that's a great part of being a Beachbody coach. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the training. Obviously, we've got all the support from the team, but the training that you get, they've been doing it in the States for a long, long time, and they know what works. And they tell us what works because they want it to work for us. Everybody within Beachbody wants everybody to be successful. So you've got training on the Beachbody UK coaches page. You've got training within our team. You've got training within Diana's upline. I'm constantly being put into groups that are specifically for a certain purpose to push you just a little bit further if you want that. So really, so long as you follow what you're being told, it's quite difficult to fail, really, because everything is handed to you on a plate. They've done it all. They've figured out all the processes. We don't have to do that. We just have to be coachable and follow what we're being told to do. And if some of it's outside of your comfort zone, yeah, but that actually turns into you growing as a person. You've got personal development, which gives you the confidence to step out of your comfort zone. And then I'm a completely different person to what I was back in September of last year. If you would have asked me to do this in September of last year, I was like, no way. So it makes you grow as a person as well. And it's really rewarding when you're getting people great results and they're feeling better about themselves. So yeah, it's an awesome thing to be doing.
Oh, so many points. I couldn't even start to write them down there, Jane, but absolutely 100%. And it's like, I don't know, like what you wrote a couple of things down while I was...
No, it's just, so I think for me, like I've got sort of 6 sort of things that sort of sum it all up for me. The first one, which everyone's sort of talking about, is the community. And it's that everybody sort of looks out for one another. And again, when you go to the events, it just blows your mind. So we're all off to Summit in, well, about, what's that now, 6?
Monday.
Monday. Like... So we're off to Indianapolis on Monday, and next Saturday we will be on one of the main streets in Indianapolis with 20, 30,000 people all working out at once. And when you're there and you're part of that kind of thing, it's absolutely crazy. And if you've never seen anything like that before, like, it just blows your mind. You're looking around going, wow, like I didn't know this kind of thing happened. And the thing is, everybody there is sort of friendly and want to know about you, and you've got a sort of shared goal and that you're all working towards. So it's a really, really good community, and you go out there and everybody can just chat away to you because you've got something in common to share. The next thing I think is quite good, and it's sort of two things together. One is the freedom, and it's about an opportunity. So you've got freedom, so you can either choose what you want to do with this. You can sort of take things nice and easy, or if you want to go all in, so like I know some of you guys have some really pretty specific goals that you're sort of looking for, and if you're wanting to go for those goals, then the only person who has responsibility for that's you, and you're 100% responsible for that, which kind of links into the sort of revenue next, which is quite good, rather than just getting paid. So like when I go out and do PT sessions or go and run a course or go and do anything else, I get paid for the hours. So I get paid for little chunks of my life that I give away for a fee. Whereas with the Beachbody stuff, you can start to produce some residual income, which means that even when you're sleeping, you can still be earning money, which is obviously a very good thing. And again, the harder you work, the more that sort of comes in into play, and the more you're in the business. And I think this is one of the key things, is about your resilience and ability to be in the business. The more you're there, the more you work, the more that just compounds and adds on top of each other. Next one is about your ability to hit different audiences. So normally what you do, you'll have a set way of doing things, whether that's online that you do currently or whether that's whatever it is you're doing. But because of the way the products work, you can sort of attract people who maybe wouldn't want to come to gyms and maybe are a bit scared of gyms. And I know we've got a few people who just wouldn't go out and train in a gym. So it gives them an opportunity, and it's these different audiences that you don't really get a chance to engage with, that maybe are too scared to come to gyms or too scared to come to class or go and get a PT, so you can engage with them and really make a difference to their health. So that's pretty cool. And then the final one is just about the fact that there's a system. So having been in the industry now for, well, Diana and I, it's been like over 40 years together in the industry. I've only been in 2, she's just been around for a long time. See how I waited until she took a drink of water so she couldn't answer back.
Excuse me, I've had a few facelifts.
So what it does is it gives you a system which is easy to replicate, and that's like kind of Stacy touched on that, and so did Jane. It's rather than you having to go out and make your own stuff up. So having been there and written programs and nutrition plans and things, that takes hours and hours and hours of time. Whereas this is prepackaged and you've got a system there that works. It's proven to work and it's backed up. So it's dead easy for then you to replicate and just pass on to the next one. So I think the key thing is just that it's simple. Everything that you do is really, really simple. We're not saying it's easy, but it's very simple, and it's very clear as to what you have to do to actually make a difference and to be successful with this.
Yeah, gosh, yeah. Thanks, Kevin. I'm not even going to add anything to that, actually. Have we got any questions? See if you've not been on Zoom before, see at the bottom there, you'll see like a little chat thing, and I'm going to say hi in it, and you'll see it pop up. So if I meant to say this at the beginning, if you've got any questions that come up and you're not really wanting to talk, or you want to just wait until the person's finished, you can just pop a question in there. So please do that. So thanks for that, Kevin. That was awesome. Who wants to go next? Megan, go for it. I think I muted you. I'll unmute you. You do it yourself.
So I thought I'd come on here and speak a little bit about when are you ready to become a coach, because I didn't know that I was going to be ready at any point, and I've had quite a few people who have come to me and I've spoken to about coaching, and one of the first things they've said is, oh, I'm just not ready for that, or I'm not fit enough yet, or I haven't finished my program yet. And the whole point is that there's never going to be like that perfect time when everything's all aligned up and you've achieved everything. Like there's always something else that you could be doing. So my gut feeling with this from the very start is, as soon as you get that buzz for a program, as soon as you get that buzz for this company and for wanting to go out and to go and help somebody else, that right there is your moment, that decision that you need to become a coach. Absolutely. Because as Jane and Stacy have said, like when you make that decision, you are welcomed into a huge, huge fitness family. And you've got little smaller teams, and then you've got massive big teams as well. And you are going to be supported every single step of your way. From that moment you decide to sign up, there is so many people who are there just willing and happy to help you. So you're never going to be doing this on your own. You're never going to feel like you don't know what to do. You just have to go with that gut feeling. And within my team, some of the most successful coaches have been people that have signed up in a challenge group with me, and they've just gone in it to lose a little bit of weight, but they've just fallen in love with it. And people then start asking them, what is it you're doing? Can I come and join you? And they say, oh yeah, go and join Megan. It's like, but why asking me? You could totally be doing this yourself. You could be doing this. Like, you have to lead by example here. And so I just think, you just know, if there's a little part of you inside that's excited, like there's a quote I read quite a while about, if it excites you and scares you at the same time, it probably means you should go and do it. And that totally applies to everything in coaching. You're never going to know the answer to everything, but if you've got that gut feeling, if it excites you, if you want to give it a go, just go with it. Just absolutely go with it, because you have got a team right here in front of you who are all going to be cheering you on every step of that way. You're never going to be doing anything alone. You're supported 100%. You're loved 100%, and we're all here for you, and we'll just celebrate our successes together. So just go for it. It's honestly been the best decision I've ever made. Like, I'm a teacher like Stacy, and for years I thought that I had to go and get that promoted post. I thought for me to feel like I succeeded in something and could be a success, I needed that job title. And so I went for interview, and I got knocked back all the time. And it just left me feeling pretty crap about myself. It made me feel like I couldn't do it. And so with coaching, I just took it on, and here I am. I'm a diamond coach. I've got an amazing team. I've been to Mexico. I'm flying out to Indianapolis next week. Like, life is pretty good. And do you know what? Much better than a PT job at work. That's for sure.
Yeah, girl. I love it. I feel like I should give you a round of applause for that one. You should go and do it. Everybody should go on. But absolutely 100%. You can feel the passion in that. Like, there's that can't be, you're not going to get that in a 9-to-5 job. You're not going to get that from anywhere. I know that I have worked in this industry, like Kevin said, for 40 years now, for nearly 20 years. And I've always had this, I was talking to Chris earlier on about it, like, I've got like an issue with just, I need to keep working and I've done that for so many companies, and I've not had stuff back. And you know what, I still go and I still go and I still give and I still give, and I give all the other stuff out of the hours that I'm getting paid for, as we always do as fitness professionals or people who work for or want to help other people. But in this industry and in this job and in this CEO situation that we're all in for each of our own teams, the difference is you get paid for whatever you put in, you're going to get out. I'm not saying you're going to get it out immediately, but you know what? That knock-on effect and that compound effect that Kevin touched on as well, you keep rolling, and Stacy rolled on it as well. She talked about the tumbleweed, but what she really meant was about the snowball. And it's the snowball, and she's pushing up the hill, and we can feel it. And then suddenly everything starts to come together. And lift 4 for me and a lot of the guys in this team has been something that's been really, really exciting, because it's hitting so many people's tick boxes. It's something that's not every single day. It's something that's half an hour. It's something that's got a meal plan with it. Oh, you can have a drink of alcohol on it. You can have some chocolate on it. Everybody needs that in their life. Nobody wants to have a complete restriction for the rest of their life. They need to be able to work with it. And this Lift 4, if you're going to come in as a coach, like in the next few days, the next couple of weeks, is the best time. Like, this is going to change the face of what Beachbody's done. It's the new way that it's coming out, and you guys are right on the edge of it. And the system we've got within Team Livewright, we're literally passing that out, and people can come in as a discount coach and just get discount off their product, as long as they're going to stay as an active coach by just purchasing the product that they've already fell in love with. That's absolutely fine. Or you can be someone who's got a full-time job and just wants to work a few hours with it. We can work with that. But if you've got your trainers on and you want to run up to diamond and past diamond into 2-star diamond, you want to get bonuses, you want to come on the Bahamas cruise with us next year, there's like literally that is what is happening. So you can move the needle in your business, or you can sit back and go, I'll just wait until the sun shines past 16 minutes past the hour, and then my hair's this cut. You just need to go for it. Like, there's just no way that needs to be anywhere else. So I'm not going to take any more of Maggie's time, because you're next. Go for it.
Hi everybody. Hey. So yeah, wow. So I'm going to take you from the point of when you decide to go for it, and we've already said we've got this amazing team. We talk every day. We talk all day long. The diamonds that are in that WhatsApp group, there's somebody commenting at 2 a.m. Somebody at 2:05 will finish there's always talk. So if you decide that you want to join any one of our teams, we will, and you as Diana just said, if you've got your trainers on and you want to run with this, then, and you say that, then we're going to push you and we're going to make you reach your own goals. There's a really good book that I read at the start of this, and well, I don't read, I listen. I don't have time to read, so I bought audio books and I listened to 30-Day Push. And 30-Day Push was, in 30 days, basically take your idea and make it something tangible, and it happened. And there is the concept behind this business where you take the concept of joining as a coach, and then within 30 days it's small little trainings, but the world changes in those 30 days. Everything changes, and if you go for it, then you will be repaid with it pretty much instantly. It's in your heart. You've got to listen to your heart. If your heart says yes, what's happened with me, and I'm sure with the other girls, is how much people are changing around you and their results, and the incredible products that are on Beachbody they're like nothing else. I'm really, really young. I've been doing this for I've got like 1 million children, and I've been teaching classes for, I don't know, since the last century, which is true. And like I see lots and lots of people coming to my classes, and they don't change their body shape, they don't change their eating habits, they don't get the results they want, but they're pounding away in their aerobics classes. But this has changed people. It's changing lifestyles. It's making people well. It's making people healthy. And they absolutely love it. They love the products. I love the products. There's nothing bad about this. And I have turned down many, many products because there's been a nasty hidden in it, or there's been some sort of terrible sales technique, like turning up at a class trying to give everybody some sort of product. This doesn't happen. And this is essentially about truly helping people, truly helping them change their lives for the better, being healthy for their life. And that's what I really, really, really love about being a coach and about this team. So I think I've said everything I want to say, because the other girls have said what I was going to say as well. So that's me.
Maggie, freaking awesome as always. We love you. And your 1 million children. But listen, any questions? Because we love to try and keep it into half an hour because everybody's busy. We will record this, and what we'll do is the people that are not here, that are catching the recording, definitely go to whoever is who brought you into this group and just speak to them. This is just a tiny little snippet of what we do in a day. We'd love to go more into detail, and the person who brought you in, more about how exactly you can make money. If you've got a 3-year goal, we can reverse engineer how you're going to make money. And if you're here just to get a discount on your product and perhaps just like find out a little bit about how you might just pay for your product next month, that person's going to help you do that as well. Okay, but it's entirely up to you, and this is going to happen every month. So hopefully you'll get on board with Lift 4. We've got 3 or 4 weeks before Lift 4 actually launches. They've absolutely nailed it with this launch, because you're getting a few extra little snippets. People are, the FOMO that is going on and around us just now is completely crazy. Nobody's getting left out. Jump on board, get your 100 and whatever it is pounds that you're having to pay to come in to be a coach. Get that straight away by 3 people joining a challenge group with you, and that's you paid it. So unless you guys have anything else to say, I'm going to keep it into half an hour. We're getting good. Right, thanks guys. I'll record. Have an awesome night, and we'll catch up with you soon. Okay, bye.